This is all well beyond my expectations. Donald Trump is doing every single thing he said he would, and guess what? It's working. And this, of course, is causing the left, causing the Democrats to completely melt down, right? Just a couple of days ago, Donald Trump said, you know what? We're going to have massive tariffs on Mexico and Canada until they secure our border and stop the flow of illegal immigrants and drugs into our country. And guess what? Mexico caved in about a day, but Canada, oh, they held up for about a day and a half. All right. So as you can see over here, Trump has paused Mexico and Canada tariffs while moving ahead with government changes after talking to, of course, Justin Trudeau. And what I really love about this is it's only a 30-day pause, right? He didn't cancel it outright because he wants to make sure that Mexico and Canada are holding up their side of the bargain. Are they actually going to secure the border? Are they actually going to send troops, right? Are they going to do what they said? Trust but verify. And you got 30 days to get that in line. And what makes this even more enjoyable is that everyone recognizes how weak these other countries are when they try to strong arm America, as is seen here on this clip from Canadian television.
Mr. President, I must admit I was worried that you were going to try to humiliate me.
I would never embarrass you, Justin. Are you kidding me?
Thank you, Donald.
Now I want to see you eat it.
Excuse me? The hamburger.
The Big Mac, the president of all burgers. I'm gonna make you eat it like a dog with no hands.
Mr. President, I have self-respect.
Not so much, to be honest. I mean, he came like a dog, didn't he? He really did.
Mon ami, I come to you not on bended knee, but as an equal.
30% tariff.
My father taught me to
50% tariff.
Okay, we Canadians are a hearty lot.
60% tariff.
For Canada! I'm a hungry little puppy. I'm so hungry for my puppy chow.
All right, that's enough, Justin. I won't impose a tariff.
So yes, the winning has not stopped and everything seems to be going according to plan, much to the chagrin of the left. And of course, we have another sacred cow on the chopping block. It appears that Donald Trump is considering executive orders to shut down the Department of Education. Heaven forbid, right? A department that does absolutely nothing, just being completely Thanosed away because we're tired of the government having this control over our dollars, over our children's lives, and of course, over the political message being taught in our schools. So Donald Trump, keep it up. This is truly amazing. But of course, the reporters on the left, they're very unhappy about every single thing that Donald Trump is doing, and it takes conservatives to point out how idiotic they are in doing so. But before we get to these clips, don't forget to like and comment on this video so we can break through the algorithms. Here we go.
Let me ask you, I've been talking to people who are here legally, and they have expressed concerns. They say they are carrying, in some cases, their documents around with them. Some of them are afraid to go to churches because ICE agents are now going into churches and schools to carry out these deportation operations. Do people who are here legally need to be carrying around paperwork? And can you guarantee that people who are here legally won't be wrongfully detained?
Kristen, I would say that if I've heard that expressed by people that are legal citizens of the United States, it's because the media has perpetuated that fear. The media has said that that's a possibility. There's nothing from this administration, from President Trump, or from any of the law enforcement individuals in these communities that has said that they need to walk around and be concerned about that at all. The citizens of the United States are confident that finally, after 4 long years of having a president in the White House that ignored federal law and endangered their communities, that there's a different man in charge now. There's a man in charge who loves this country, is going to help make their communities safer. And these citizens that live here are thrilled. In fact, when I was in New York City earlier this week and in several cities since then, the people walking by us on the streets were thanking our officers. They were thanking these investigators and those that were taking these dangerous criminals out for being there, for making sure that they could walk their kids to school with a new confidence that they could get there safely and that they could do business and have their community back.
So nothing but more fear-mongering from the left. Donald Trump said he's going after the criminal illegal aliens first. But however, everyone who's in this country illegally is fair game, right? Deport them all, close up the border, keep America safe and sound, okay? This is a whole new concept for the left. So what do they have to do? Oh, we have to have something we can win on. You're not going to go after legal immigrants, are you? Why in the world would he? That was never part of the conversation. And guess what? We actually have laws for legal immigration in this country, all right? But the left, of course, is out there grasping at straws, trying to get any talking point they possibly can to counteract Donald Trump's mandate and Donald Trump's actions. But they're finding no footing because guess what? The American people agree with exactly what Donald Trump is doing. But this isn't the only left-wing outlet to get their lunch eaten today. Check this out.
I will make sure, certainly as the Foreign Affairs Chairman, that we give every single authority as we go through State Department reauthorization to make sure that this moves forward, as well as purging of people throughout the State Department, other agencies, where we're freezing aid. These are all very important and necessary steps to make sure that we secure America, and we're going to support that.
I'm sorry, can I follow up on what you just said there? You want to authorize purging of State Department personnel? What does that mean exactly?
Well, if you want to take a look at the State Department, where DEI has been a priority over, let's say, diplomacy in many accounts, I could give you hundreds of examples of where they were authorizing. Sure, let's list them off. $500,000 to expand atheism in Nepal, $50,000 to do, let's see, a transgender opera in Colombia, $47,000 to do an LGBTQ trans comic book in Peru, $20,000 a pop to do drag shows in Ecuador. Shall I continue with more examples of where DEI was the priority?
It certainly seems like there could be a review of things. Foreign aid, as you know, is less than 1% of the entire federal budget. So we're talking small amounts of money by comparison.
We're still talking about tens and tens of billions of dollars. And if you want to go to somebody else on the other side of the aisle, Samantha Powers, she had a worthy goal, although it was a stupid goal. She said she was hoping to get the amount of foreign aid, U.S. aid dollars that go to actual aid, up to 30 cents on the dollar from 10 cents on the dollar. That's a major problem, that we have this agency that's all that goes abroad when it's the American workers' dollar.
I think now you're talking about the USAID, the aid agency, which is separate from the State Department currently and has about $40 billion worth.
Likely going to be rolled more closely under Secretary.
Yeah, tell me.
So Margaret Brennan apparently can't help but get owned on her own show on the regular. Last week it was J.D. Vance, and now we have Representative Brian Mast, and he's out here saying, hey, we have all these examples of wasteful spending from the U.S. aid organization, okay? And we're going to shut them down and put them as part of the State Department, most likely, if possible, okay? But of course, Margaret Brennan, well, that's a lot of money, but it's like less than 1% of the budget. Yeah, 1% of a few $1 trillion, that's quite a bit, and it's taxpayer money. There's not $1 that was wasted that did not come out of the pocket of a hard-working American, okay? That is what's going on, and that's what we're against. But it doesn't even register to these people on the left. Wasteful spending? Heaven forbid we stop that. This DEI stuff is nothing to worry about, right? It's government. It's all okay. It's a tax write-off from the people who don't pay taxes, actually collect our taxes, okay? This is the insanity of the left, and this is why they're going to keep losing, because they can't even think about fiscal responsibility and, of course, keeping America in a powerful position, in a lucrative position for its citizens. But did we really expect anything else? So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and stay safe out there, people, because they're coming after you.